Welcome to Jay Moore's Weekend Agenda on Facebook Live. Tell us about your weekend plans in the comments field below. Like, share, and follow at hashtag JayMooreWeekend. I am Amanda, still. This is Simone,
Hi.
still. But we have a special guest with us today. This is Canton Games owner Dan Hoffman. Welcome.
Hello, I'm Dan.
Hi, Dan. How are you? You brought some stuff with you today.
I got lots of good games with me today.
All right, let's get into this. So you own Canton Games. It's in Canton. What do you specialize in, and how can people find you?
So we're in Canton. Follow us on Facebook. We've got a website, cantongames.com. We're in Baltimore. We're in the Canton neighborhood. We're block past loading dock. We're right near the water. Real good location.
Well, are you next to any restaurants?
There's Kissling's right across the street from us.
I used to hang out at Kissling's all the time.
Me too.
Funny.
And there's Myth and Moonshine a block away. We're right between them.
Okay, good. So find them. Tell us now how you got into all this funness, and what was like your original game that you became infatuated with? How did you start? Were you a D&D kid?
I wasn't a D&D kid, no. My
So
wife got me.
So many of us were.
Yeah, D&D is awesome.
You were?
No, my friends played. The little boys played. We didn't really get included so much.
groupies?
But I loved the dice. All of those dice. The Decas and the Heckas and the whatever. I think I probably still have some. I probably used to steal them from people. Anyway,
We call
continue.
them D20s now.
Whatevs. Continue. So how did you start?
Million years ago, I bumped into Keith Levy, who started the Games Club of Maryland, and turns out that he grew up in my grandmother's house. He was friends with my dad and my uncle, and they invited me over to their house to play games one day. And I went, and we're in the basement, and I'm playing games, and it's super intimidating, and I'm not sure what I'm doing. And then they're like, hold on, try this one. They brought out Settlers of Catan, which you probably
Settlers of
Catan.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know this.
Oh, it's the best game. It blew my mind.
The
that you
best.
Yes. It blew my mind. You can roll dice and do something besides just move around a board. It's wild.
Yes.
Yes.
And what era was this? Like 80s? 90s? I'm not aging you. I just need to know like when was this game?
Me. Yeah, mid 90s I tried this.
Okay.
95, yes.
Okay.
But yeah, and since then I've just been playing games. I have a room of board games in my house now.
I'm so envious of that. I do have a shelf. What board game got you moving and grooving around the board?
Let me think. I mean, to be honest, I wasn't a huge games fan because I hate following directions.
Yes.
I really
always
don't.
throw the instructions
I don't
right
like
out.
to read the instructions, but I do love a word game.
Yeah.
So I love Scrabble.
Yeah.
Not that good at it, but I love it.
Right.
Have you played Bananagrams?
No,
Oh.
I want to try that, actually.
This is awesome. It's Scrabble, except you throw the board and the rules away.
Well, that's perfect for me.
Bananagrams is awesome. You know, when I go to the spa in the Poconos, I always take Bananagrams with me, and all the old ladies want to play with us, so I have to let everyone in on the game. But it's really fun. You guys definitely play
Cool.
Bananagrams.
Well, maybe I'll start taking that to the beach.
Yes, it's perfect. It's amazing.
Yeah. I liked Othello.
Othello's a good one.
Othello.
Such a strategy game. Othello's kind of based on Go, right?
Basically, yeah. It's black and white, and you're trying to take over as much area as you can.
Yeah. But yeah, what did you bring with you?
Well, hold on, wait a minute. I need to share. I want to share too.
Sorry.
I want sharing time.
Sorry, didn't mean to cut you off.
So
game.
Dan, as I've heard, hates Monopoly. But
This is true.
that was my jam because I used to have a little girlfriend when I was growing up. We were like 8 through 12, and we played. And I would go to sleepovers at her house, and we would start a game, and it was always the same game. We never finished a game of Monopoly. So she was like super rich and spoiled. So she had an entire room where we could actually just leave the Monopoly set up and it wouldn't be touched. Nobody would mess with it. So like for months on end, we would just pick up every weekend. We would pick up
the same game in Monopoly.
Yes, I loved it.
So, but it's the memories of playing the game that you love so much.
Correct.
The actual game itself, you don't get to make decisions. You roll the dice and you move around the board, and whatever you land on, that's what you got to do.
Yeah, but you wheel and deal. You get some. You cannot. Every household in this country, I guarantee you, has their own rules. their own rules, Simone,
My
for
dad
how
used
to
to make
play.
up rules
Yeah,
as he rolled the
that's
dice.
true.
Like, oh, snake eyes, I get $500
Correct.
from the bank.
See, some people play that way. Some people, everyone has a different theory of what to do with free parking. Like nobody, some families you just take, you get it
just
all if
get
you land
money.
on it. Yep.
You know what the actual rule is? Nothing. It's just an empty space. It's literally blank space. And people are like, no, we can't do that. Let's put something there. It's
So I was also a really big Risk fan. And because it's a Jewish show, I have to ask, have you played Mahjong?
I have not played Mahjong. I really want to.
You need to learn.
It looks awesome. I sell it in my store. I've got the real
Real
nice-
one with the racks
Yeah,
and the...
like the big thick
Yes.
pieces. Yeah.
Yes.
My grandmother was real big into it. I
Yeah,
got her a
mine
set
too.
one year.
Mine too. I play. I actually do play.
Wow.
And I have like vintage Bakelite sets
Yes.
and yeah.
Some
It's
friends
just
of mine play. I
the
really wanna
tactile,
get in.
like touching those tiles and the sound that they make when you
Yep.
yeah, it's really good. And a lot of people think if they play online that they're playing Mahjong. They are not. And they also it's very similar to sort of Rummy Cube but more involved.
love Rummy
See?
Cube.
Rummy you
Yeah.
would like Mahjong. All right, let's do this. We want to play.
All
What
right.
did you bring for us
I
today?
bought a bunch of good games.
Guys, look at all these awesome games. Oh, and also
Yeah.
Jonathan Oleski said something. He said, "Gotta love board games. Keep up the good work, Dan."
Hi, John.
We do love board games. Jonathan, what's your favorite? Alan's here. What's your favorite game, Alan? All right.
All right. So
This.
this here is Wing It.
Yes.
This is awesome. This is a storytelling game. This one,
I like
Perfect for
stories.
writers.
Yeah.
how it works, you're going to get a scenario, and it's just some wild situation. There's a zombie apocalypse, or you're trapped underwater or something.
I'm
and
prepared
you're gonna
for
have
both
a
of
bunch
those.
of just completely random resources that are going to
Okay.
that are just going to get you out of the scenario, and
Yeah.
you got to tell me the story about how to solve it.
All right, give us
Okay.
hit us with a scenario.
Simone, you are hosting a picnic for the Chihuahua Enthusiast Club.
Fun.
Wow.
Where's my invite,
Chihuahuas.
Simone?
I know how much you love them.
No, but go ahead.
Out of nowhere, a pack of hungry falcons sees your party, and they are swooping down trying to eat these tiny dogs.
Every time I have a Chihuahua party,
I know, it's the
every
biggest
time.
problem. You'd think they'd invest in nets or something, but what you actually have, you have a ukulele, you have a suitcase full of marbles, you've got an inexhaustible salt shaker,
Ooh.
a bulletin board with 400 thumbtacks,
Yeah.
and the Russian National Men's Choir.
What are you gonna do,
Talk your way
Simone?
out of this
All right,
situation.
so I have to. How do I play again? I have to
So
pick
you just tell me a story. You're going to pick 3 of these
Three.
items.
that I can use.
Simone, like
3 that I can use to solve my problem. Is that it?
yeah.
Yep. And just
Okay.
tell me a story about what you do with it.
Okay, so I call up the Russian Men's Choir.
Perfect.
Have them come over to the picnic,
Yeah.
including one of their members who plays the ukulele.
Of course, right?
As
And-
men's
As
choir
one does.
Yeah. I have them play really, really loudly and sing really loudly because I've heard, I don't know if you've ever heard this before,
No.
but falcons don't like Russian men's choir music or
Ukuleles.
ukuleles.
I've heard that. Falcons
I
hate
did.
loud music.
I think I heard that too. But I'm gonna keep it in mind for my next party.
So yeah, so they they start running away, and just to make sure that they do, I have one of the other members of the choir while he's singing take the salt shaker and like pour some of it over
course.
his shoulder
Right.
because I think that's some kind of like Yiddish.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Got to do it.
And
And you've got enough of it. It's inexhaustible.
You have an infinite amount of salt.
Right,
might
so
as
I can
well.
just keep doing it until they leave us alone.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I love this. So just to clarify, everybody, so it's winging it, and the idea is one person's your judge, and he has to decide whose story is the best. All right. So do I get a scenario?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to do the same one? Go for it.
Oh no, I want my own scenario.
Own
Do you have another scenario?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd
we
you
got-
do with them?
We got a billion scenarios.
Okay, give me a
here.
scenario, quick.
All right.
Let's
You have
hit me.
your parents and all the other adults in the neighborhood are lured out of their house at 5:30 a.m. or p.m. every day by the music of a mysterious ice cream truck.
Oh, I love mysterious
good
ice cream
one.
trucks. I like it
Yeah.
already.
And they come home too late to cook dinner, and you and the other neighborhood kids agree that something must be done.
Something must be done. We are having some Sundays for dinner.
Well, let's see. You
Let's
have
do it.
a tape measure.
Nah.
You've got a heating pad. The judge's wig. Big powder
Yeah, yeah,
thing.
get that, get it.
You have a juvenile delinquent
I need that.
Perfect.
That's handy.
and a cruise ship.
Okay, I am calling up my juvenile delinquent and handing him a heating pad, and he's gonna break into that mysterious ice cream truck and heat it all up, so it starts to melt and it oozes all over the place, and then we have to grab a bunch of. Oh, a cruise ship happens to be going by.
Just look at the water.
So we need them and all their straws, because they have a lot of straws because they're polluting the oceans, right?
Clearly.
So they definitely have an exhaustible supply of straws, and we need them to get off that cruise ship, come to us, pass out the straws, and we're just gonna slurp up all that melted ice cream before the adults can even stop us, because we're saving the day.
That's perfect.
Done.
Wow.
I think Simone won though. Simone's the winner. Okay, you guys definitely check that out. Okay, I want to know what this is.
Falcons hate loud music.
This is called Invito Morte.
In Vino Morte.
Tell us what this is. We want to do this next.
All right, so you've seen The Princess Bride at some point, right?
Mm-hmm. Recently, actually.
It's a rule. You have to see that movie.
Yeah.
Have fun storming the castle.
This is the wine in front of me scene. I've got a bunch of cards, and they're either wine or it's poison. You don't know which, but I know which. So I'm going to go, and I'm going to purposely give each of you a card and myself.
Okay.
Don't look at the card.
Don't
That's
look.
cheating.
Simone.
Okay.
Ooh, my cousin Gail's here. Hi, Gail. Do you like games? Let's play games,
you.
Gail. Okay.
All right.
Don't look.
So, Amanda, you get to go first. I have purposely poured everybody a wine.
Thank you.
But-
Very nice of you.
But it might be poison.
What happens
Not
if
so
people
nice.
get poisoned?
Oh, you die.
You die. You're
And
out of the
then-
game.
And then
Come
you just
on,
keep,
Simone. Suspend reality.
No, I got that, but does anything else happen, or you're just out of the game?
Well, you lose.
Well, you
And then
lose
you
that
just keep
You
round.
picking
win by not
wine
drinking
cards?
poison. Right.
Okay.
So go
So
ahead.
I don't want to drink.
So you can either drink the wine that I poured you or trade with one of us.
I want to trade with Simone and not drink my wine.
Okay.
Sorry, Simone. Give me your card.
I
Give me your
don't
card.
trust.
Don't look
Okay,
yet.
I'm not looking.
Simone, now it's your turn. Would you like to drink the wine that I have poured her, or you can
No,
trade
I don't
with
trust that wine.
You want to trade with me? You want to
Yeah.
trade with anybody?
Yeah.
Here you go.
All right.
All right. So now it comes back to me, and I know where all the cards are because I dealt them. So now we drink. Let's see what happens.
Let's drink.
Well,
I'm so dead. Are you?
I'm okay.
Oh, I totally kicked the bucket on that round. Okay,
That's
you
for
guys
sure.
check that out.
And then we would play again until there's only one of
Invito
us.
Morte. We
Got
like
it,
that.
got
That's
it.
fun.
Yeah.
That's
All right,
fun.
I like that game.
Okay, that's good. Now,
A drinking game.
Claire Neiman says, "Are there any animal-themed games? Do you have any squirrels in them?" Huh.
What a
How
good
does
question.
She know this?
I don't know, Claire. Do we have any squirrel? Here
you?
is Squirrel or Die. This is
What
fantastic.
is
It's-
squirrel or die?
It just happens to be Squirrel's favorite game, or Claire's favorite game.
Claire, you call her squirrel on the side.
Apparently. And I'm sure she'll tell you all about it in the comment section, Claire.
Don't try to squirrel out of this.
No squirreling out. Tell us what this game is.
So this is a memory game. We've got a handful of cards, and we're all playing as a bunch of squirrels. And our goal is to go and bury food in the yard, and remember where we put the food, and remember, more importantly, where the cat is.
Oh, I'm gonna suck at
Because-
this game.
Are we playing this, or is it too?
It's-
We're
it's
not
too
playing. We
big.
don't have to play.
All right.
Okay.
Show off a little bit.
Yeah.
but
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, big, friendly, happy squirrel cards.
Oh, those
You do
are
this 'cause you can probably-
nice illustrations too. Okay.
And some of them have dead squirrels on it
Oh,
because
God.
you don't want that.
Ooh, I want a dead. Ooh. Oh, that's not a dead squirrel. Wait a minute.
Here, let me find you one.
Okay. So.
There's different. Here, here
And
you
what's
go.
the purpose again? What are we doing
This
with
is the
this?
squirrel bomb.
Trying
what
to
you're doing is you're
remember.
trying to keep your squirrels alive by remembering where the bad things aren't.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, there's a curious
Okay.
cat.
Thanks, Claire.
Not
we
for
like the
rodent
squirrel,
lovers.
squirrel game.
One of the cards is squirrels
rodent
in
lover?
love.
I
which
mean,
is
It's.
For people who really love rodents, don't play this
I know
game.
some people. Yeah.
Alright,
it's
so
pretty
creepy.
fantastic.
Okay, we need to hear what this thing is.
Teach you?
Yes.
Oh, thank
Come
you.
on.
This-
Come on. Give it to us.
Out of 100 million, out of all the different games in my store, this is probably my absolute favorite game. This is Teach You. It's a card game.
It's so small and easy to carry.
It's beautiful.
I have one in my car. I keep one in my pocket all the time. That's
See?
my copy.
That's like how I keep Trivial Pursuit in my trunk at all times.
I've heard
You
you
just
play one of
never
those.
know.
You got to do it.
So
You've heard
it's
I
a
do
card
that.
game. It uses pretty much a standard poker deck. It's a 4-player partnership game. We're a team, they're a team. The goal is to play out cards in your hand, and while you're playing out cards, you're trying to pick up points. Only certain cards are worth points.
Whoa, there's a little communism going on here.
That's the Jack.
Ooh.
Hello, the Jack of
the
Stars.
Jack just happens to be Chairman Mao.
Commie game
Well, yeah.
on our show.
Commie bastard game. All right, that's cool. We like it. Keep going.
It's absolutely wonderful. This is the Mind.
What? Tell
is one
us
of my new
what is
favorites.
the mind?
So the Mind, it's a card game we're playing cooperatively. As a team, we've all got a bunch of cards in our hand from 1 to 100, and we're trying to play them from lowest to highest together.
It's
The
another
tr-
socialist kind of.
There's a lot. We're detecting a theme, Ben. Tell us more about the shop of yours. Wink, wink, wink. So, but this one you can't talk.
Yes, this one we're not allowed to talk during the game.
That's not my
So
kind of game. Clearly, sorry.
It's just us looking at each other in the
Be a
eye. And I've got to
challenge for
figure
you.
out. I've got to read your mind. Is my card higher than you? I've got a 27. Are you holding on to the 38 or the 95? You know, and just based. I'm just looking in your
What?
eyes. That's it.
Is that like Battleship? Because I never understood how Battleship was supposed to work.
Battleship
How
is
does
just.
Battleship work?
It's random, really. It's
It
just
is,
really,
right?
really slow to get to the end, and you can pick like a little pattern where you're shooting your ships out.
Ooh,
But
do you remember Mastermind?
I do remember Mastermind. Yes.
That game was ridiculous. I used to love that. Okay.
But Glenn, we didn't ask him what his favorite game is.
What's your favorite game, Glenn?
Damn. Might have put me on the spot.
Well, you had all this time to think about it.
Cards Against Humanity.
Oh, good snap. Good one. No? Are you anti-Cards Against
I am
Humanity?
anti-Cards Against
you
Humanity.
You even sell it in the store?
I do, but
with
I
all the
don't-
expansion packs?
No.
Why are you anti? Because it's amazing.
I mean, it's fun the first time you play it. The second time, it's like, oh, here's a bunch of dirty words. I've heard these before. It's not my game. I sell it. I know people like it. Have fun if it's your thing, but it's just I'm done with the
It's
game.
a fun one. All right. Well, I'm on Glenn's side on this one. Just I'll play Cards Against.
Appreciate
In no prob. We'll play. We'll have a private game.
I've gotten into a fight playing Cards Against Humanity, so I'm not gonna do that again.
All right, sit tight. You can find a list of some of Dan's favorite games besides Tichu online at jmoreliving.com, and we can also reshare it here after the show. You're just joining us. You are watching Jmore's Weekend Agenda on Facebook Live. Tell us what you're doing this weekend in the comments below. Like, share, and follow at hashtag JMoreWeekend. We are here with Dan Hoffman of Canton Games. Tell us about your favorite games and ask Dan if he has any recommendations, because you know he does. Look at all this stuff he brought. Do
what I
you
do.
have some upcoming events at the shop or
Speaking of
groups?
things that we're doing this weekend, every Saturday at the shop we do open gaming. It's totally free. Just come in, play games. It's a good time.
Fun.
Well, we've got a million demo games at the shop, but I encourage people, bring your own games. If you love it, so does somebody else. They want to play it with you.
I love that because I'm an only child and I never had that second person to play my games with, and
We
it's
have friends for
heartbreaking.
you.
I need
that's
friends. Well, what's
nice.
the demographics? Who's coming? Who's coming to
Everybody.
open game
Everybody's
night? I
coming.
need to know
Really?
this.
It's
Really,
Are
really?
there video games?
Well,
No.
I carry video games, but
they're
we're
not-
primarily a board games.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
He doesn't like the electronics. He's
Yeah.
going old school because
I
the
like
whole
that, too.
point
Yeah.
is you're separating,
I want to interact
right?
with people.
I like that
And
too.
you're going offline, and I'm just going to add a little note that you can play games on Shabbos. It's allowed.
Oh,
Board
really?
games. Yes,
Yep.
it is.
Did you learn that in your class?
I learned
in
that.
Windsor?
I learned that from my rabbi.
Wow. That's nice.
Anyway, yes, you can play board games. So go stock up today before sundown, and you'll be good to
Yeah.
go for the whole
And every
weekend.
Saturday, just come in, play games. If you don't know the game, we're there. We'll teach you how to play. We will find other people in the shop, sit you down, and be like, all right, guys, hey, what do you want to play today? Teach the game. It's awesome.
That's
It's
really
fantastic.
great.
And then-
I love that.
yeah,
We
I
have
do
a really
too.
good group. It's super inclusive there. There's no like you're not allowed to play, and we don't have that guy.
Well,
Yeah.
that's good.
I don't like that guy.
I don't like that
I don't
guy
like
either.
him.
No,
I
we
don't
don't.
want to play games with him.
We asked that guy to go find somewhere else.
Yeah.
We want to have fun here.
That's
And
right.
winning is great, but having
Winning is
fun
not
is more
everything.
important. Yeah.
No, it's
Making
how you play
friends.
the game.
That's right.
Yeah. I want to be
Correct.
able to play a game with you a second time, you know?
Right. You don't want me to be like, I'm not playing with that guy anymore.
Right. No,
No.
That's exactly what we don't want.
Shoot,
We-
that happened at my house
You
one
wanna
night
feel
on a party night.
intimidated?
The red wine was spilled on the carpet. Somebody accused someone of cheating, and we were playing what's the game? Starts with a C, and you like have to draw, and you have to make clay, and you have to
Cranium.
Yes,
Oh,
we played
yeah,
cranium,
Cranium.
and
You cheat
it
in
got
Cranium.
exactly. It
Oh,
got
man.
ugly. So I never had another game night after that because it got
Wow.
so ugly.
That's-
Cranium. It was a rough night at Kratky's house with Cranium. So
Next time, play wing it.
craniums
It'll
got
go
broken.
much better.
all right. Do you also have like organized groups, or like are there different? Do
Well,
people
there's
come in to
different
do
events.
magic?
Yeah, there's
and
events every day of the
D&D?
week. Thursdays. Dungeons and Dragons played at my shop
sounds
Thursdays at
great.
6. It's so much fun. It really
Yeah.
is. You just get to break loose. You know, you're stuck in an office all day. You know, you have a tie and you've got paperwork you have to file. And then you come in and like, you know what? Today I'm raiding a catacomb, you know?
I
I'm
say
gonna
that
stab
every
that
day.
jag.
Awesome. I go by there all the time, and I
need
never
to go
realized how much was going on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
much.
Okay. So stick around because Simone needs to run down the top events of the weekend, other than hanging out at your shop, which is
Right.
definitely our favorite. Go ahead,
Yes,
Simone.
yes, it is.
Fast.
Okay. So all weekend long is the American Crafts Show. I'm actually going there at the Convention Center. The American Craft Council's juried show features works by more than 550 artisans. Shop for handmade jewelry, clothing, textiles, furniture, home decor, sculpture, and more. And it's tonight until 8, Saturday 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Sunday 11 to 5.
I will probably stop by too. And we do have an article online at jmoorliving.com that highlights some of the Judaica you can find at the show. Okay,
I'm
what
really
else?
excited. Okay, The King and I at the Hippodrome, the classic Rodgers and Hammerstein musical about the romance between the King of Siam and Anna, the British teacher, and the score includes plenty of classics, including Getting to Know You, Shall We Dance, Shall We Dance, Ba-dum-bum-bum. Something Wonderful.
I don't know that one.
Yeah, what? I
I
don't
don't either. Do you know that
No, I
one?
don't
No, we don't
we
know that
must know that.
I don't know
but-
it. Keep going.
All right, tonight at 8, Saturday at 2 and 8, Sunday at 1 and 6:30 p.m.
one. Okay.
And then there's Suffrage at Baltimore Theater Project. Celebrate your right to vote at this politically charged concert featuring Blue Shift Dance and
name.
Vaught Contemporary Ballet. Voter registration will be available at each show tonight and tomorrow at 8 p.m., Sunday at 2 p.m.
Okay.
Oh, and then there are the Oscar shorts at the Charles.
Gotta see those.
Yeah, before Sunday night's Academy Awards show, see the animated and live action Oscar nominated shorts in 2 separate programs. Check the theater for times.
Yep.
Friday and Saturday is the 4th annual Charm City Django Jazz Fest at Creative Alliance. Yeah. Enjoy a lecture on Django Reinhardt, a
Yeah.
master jazz guitar event, a jazz clarinet masterclass, and more at 8 p.m. both nights.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sunday, mac and cheese cook-off fundraiser at Peabody Heights Brewery.
I've changed my plans. I'm going to that
You're
Yeah.
not.
You're not gonna be able to stop. We can't find you later. You're gonna
All
be
right.
You
there.
can find me there.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
We know where Dan is.
It does sound amazing.
I like some
You
mac
get-
and cheese.
Yeah, you get to taste mac and cheese samples from amateur chefs and decide the winners in multiple categories like best meat, best vegan, cheesiest, most creative, best pun, etc.,
Thank you for
etc.
Cheesy puns.
And-
Let's just play that game for the rest of the show.
Yeah, that's from 5:30 to 8. And what else? Storytelling through chocolate making at Creative Alliance. Wow.
I like
Storytelling through
chocolate and
chocolate.
stories.
Yes. Oh my God, look who it is.
Who?
Create complex sweet and savory flavors with Gingy Fraser of Pure Chocolate by Gingy. She's my favorite.
She is?
Yeah, you don't
I didn't
know
know-
about Gingy from Belvedere Square?
Oh yeah. Oh, I totally know her.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that's who she was.
Oh, wow, this is cool. You'll also learn how flavor and food can serve as an art form. It's from 11 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. I might have to go to that, actually.
All
All right. Monsters and Myths. Monsters, I should say. I still call
Monsters.
monsters
Cheese or mac and cheese.
mythology.
Yeah. Monsters and Myths Community Celebration at the BMA. Enjoy free admission to the new exhibit on surrealism and the war in the 1930s and 1940s. There'll also be creative art making, demonstrations, and performances, and that's from 1 to 5 p.m. And last but not least, the Baltimore Record Bazaar at the Wind-Up Space. 25 vendors will be on hand selling vinyl, tapes, CDs, and vintage clothing.
love
There'll
Wind-Up
also be
Space.
live DJs and food from Babies on Fire. That's from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m.
A human
stuff.
person commenter who I'm guessing is your wife says she knows why Claire's comment is funny. So we got some inside squirrel jokes happening
Hi, honey, how
here.
you doing?
Aw, that's sweet. I don't know if we've ever had a spouse say
No,
hi.
that's
on the
very
show.
nice.
It's like a
Yeah.
first for us. Okay, we're about to go, but you have to tell us about Aswell because it's like beautiful, and
Oh,
I
it's
didn't let you
gorgeous.
have a chance. And this is also your wife's board game.
Yeah.
So
Hi,
we're
honey,
sharing.
Thank you for letting me this copy of the game, which you just now found out I
Thank
borrowed.
you, honey. Thank you, honey. We have your game.
So this is
Beautiful.
Azul. We're building a stained glass window. It's got. I have
Ooh,
no
I
idea
wanna
how to
touch.
show these
I
off. There you
wanna
go.
touch. I
Just-
like games where you can touch
Yeah. Check
things
these out.
that
They're
are
big,
like
beautiful pieces.
pretty.
Yeah, they're not
Yeah.
just like little plastic
yeah.
thingies.
And your goal is to fill this up with the different colored tiles. And on your turn, there's a bunch of these
pretty.
discs. The discs are going to have the different tiles on it. You pick all of one color, take them, put them on your windows. The leftovers go in the middle. Later on, somebody else can go take those out of the middle. And the goal is just to build the most windows. You get points for doing that.
Awesome. You guys go play
Very
it.
cool.
Go check out Canton Games. You can just stop in and play with people, like especially
Yeah.
if you're a sad only child who never had a partner to play all these awesome games
Aw.
with.
Any day you
I'm
want.
coming. I'm just
Come on
gonna. You're gonna get so sick of me because I'm coming to play games.
Okay. I'm doing
Um,
that right now. You want to join me? Let's go.
I have to work the rest of the day. All right.
I've got
So
solid work.
you have been, hey now you've been watching Jay Moore's Weekend Agenda. Join us here Fridays at 12:30 for more weekend plans and follow us at hashtag JMoreWeekend. Find more events at jmoreliving.com/events. Thank you, Dan Hoffman.
Thanks,
You're very welcome.
Dan.
Thank you.
We will see you
It's fun
next
being
week.
here.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.